I got a treat for you today. So I'm going to go in Maybell's coffee garden. Let's walk through to the garden, and I'm going to do an interview. But let's have a quick look at the garden. Now I've got to catch some of the most important people in the coffee garden. Okay, we got Richie here.
Hello, how you doing?
We're going to see Richie later.
You're going to do a little tour of the shop.
Yes.
Go through, you can go through if you want.
Yeah. So noisy.
Maybelle will show you around. Maybelle will give you a tour of the shop.
Hey Maybelle. Smile, you're on camera. See, I finally caught you. So I'm currently in Maybell's coffee garden, and I'm sitting here with Richie from the YouTube channel Richie and Maybelle. Hi Richie, thanks very much for agreeing to do an interview with me.
No problem. Good morning, Dean.
Good morning everyone.
Good morning, everybody. Yeah.
Richie, you've got quite a few subscribers.
Not too bad at the minute. 22,000 subscribers, growing steadily. Yeah. It's a marathon.
I mean, how long have you been doing YouTube now?
2 years. 2 years in Thailand, 2 years doing YouTube, 1 year with the business. And definitely the business really helped the YouTube. And me really. Felt better doing videos about a business than what I was doing before.
Yeah, so I've been coming to the garden quite a number of times now. And
thank you, become a regular.
Thank you very much, you're very welcome. And first of all, I'd like to thank you and Maybelle, and I'll probably catch up with Maybelle later on. So the way that you greet people from all over the world come to the coffee garden. You've got customers coming, literally, and I've seen it, I've sat here seen it, from all over the world.
Yeah.
They've watched you on YouTube, and they wanted the coffee garden experience, and to meet Maybelle and yourself. And
Maybelle, really.
Oh, come on. So I've seen you greet the people and welcome them here, which is absolutely fantastic. So
I try to speak to everyone that comes, as long as we're here.
Yeah. And I think because of the YouTube link, I think that is really important.
Yeah.
And
that's bringing the most customers.
And I'm here because of you. So I'd like, and the rest of the community, to thank you for greeting all those people that do come on a regular basis. So
thank you very much.
Thanks very much for that. Okay, so I've had the chance to go through some of your old video and actually starting up the coffee garden, and your vision of the coffee garden was absolutely quite amazing, and it is almost what you wanted it to be. Like the white fence and everything that you said, and I was just amazed that you started almost with a blank canvas, and you've done so much.
I think that's why we took it when we seen it, because it was a blank canvas. They'd just finished the building, and it's like, okay, it's ready to go as a coffee garden. So it kind of turned out a bit better than I expected, to be honest. Like the space lends itself to what we wanted to do.
And that comes with its own problems, really, which we'll probably discuss later on. So you first come to Thailand with the idea of like 80,000 British pounds.
Yeah, you just reminded me of this. Yeah, my plan was to get to 80,000 pounds, but I didn't get there. 62,000 because of COVID.
Yeah.
The plan was to move here in October 2020. what came March 2020, because we all know why. But yeah, because COVID was happening.
Yeah. And then sometimes a tax bill follows us, so you had an added issue with tax bills.
Yeah, because I was a contractor, so I was operating from a limited company. Closed that down when I left, but still I got my final tax bill, and I did think about not paying it, because I thought, you know, that money can really help me here, but I thought, you know what, I've got a clean slate in the UK, I wanted to keep it that way. I didn't want the government chasing me for money, so I paid it reluctantly.
So that was at the age of 44, wasn't it, when you first came here? And that then left you with £58,000.
Yeah.
Your original plan was to spend £20,000 a year, and that hopefully will give you that would come up to the 80,000. That will give you 4 years, and hopefully you was hoping to start a business or do something.
Yeah.
So
find a way to sustain living here, make an income.
And you did.
If you need to, you have to. You find a way, kind of thing. Like, you know, otherwise you're going home. So I kind of had that in my head, like from day one getting here. Even though the first year I ran around having a great time making YouTube videos, I still had in my mind, like, I need to make money. That's it.
I think people would have given up. I think I probably would have given up. You just went for it. I mean, I really admire you.
I could have just stuck doing YouTube, but I was kind of thinking, this ain't gonna make big enough money for us. We're not growing fast enough, big enough. I've always wanted to do a business. Like, from as far as I can remember, I always had in my mind, I want to do my own business, be my own boss. But still not now. Maybelle is.
So moving on to the coffee garden, you said when you're trying to build something, you need money.
Yeah.
And you talked about having good credit history in the UK, and you wanted to maintain that, but you ended up funding the coffee garden with 2 credit cards.
Yeah, I think when I said need money, I mean like cash flow. You know, you need cash flow. Obviously you're going to run out of money. Yeah, if you're in the UK starting businesses, a lot of people do it on loans, and you'll have an overdraft, you'll have cash available, whereas we were like, this is it, our money in the bank, that's it, that's all we've got. And I thought, okay, I'm going to do it, but then I thought, well, why spend my own money? I've got that cash available in the UK, the credit cards. So I thought I'll do it, fund setting up the business with the credit cards, keep our own money in the bank for spending. But yeah, if I didn't do that, we'd have run out of money fast. Would have finished straight away. So luckily the credit cards worked.
And I think that was about £13,000.
Yeah, that was the first setup of this place. I spent £13,000 on.
So before you was living actually in the coffee garden, and you showed us around the coffee garden. Yeah,
that was kind of it's a nice thought. Yeah, you got your business, you live in your business, so its costs are down, and it all sounds very nice. Reality, it's not nice. It's you're trapped in your business. A lot of Thai people do this thing. They live in their business. That's what they do. Maybe they're used to it, but for me, it was like no. Maybelle also was like waking up, coming out, you're here and you're in your business. Going to sleep, you're sleeping in your business. There's no escape. I felt trapped. Like 2 months living in the back there, we were like, we need to get out of here for our own sanity, you know. So luckily the landlord here's got properties for rent as well, so we just did a deal and got one of them as well. So, and it just felt much better straight away, just locking the door and going home.
Yeah, and you can leave.
Yeah, you can leave it there, like you finished.
And then concentrate on your life. That's to separate.
Yeah, you've got to have
yourself.
A separate life. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're 3 doors away. We might move further away. I said to Maybelle, then that'll feel like another breath of fresh air. All right, we're actually away. From your workplace.
Yeah, I mean it's quite small inside for a living accommodation.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we just had a bedroom in the middle of the shop, and then open the door and you're straight into the kitchen. Yeah. It's not good.
No.
But yeah, it sounds good.
Okay, and since then you've employed several staff.
Yeah.
You're constantly adding and improving to the coffee garden. For instance, new bamboo roofs, garden furniture, equipment, decking, and during that, and that's what I was coming to before. When you've got a bigger place, you tend to want to fill it with things, and especially if the business grows, so you're constantly spending out more money.
Because we I said it to you over there, didn't I? When you say like, okay, we're going to start this business, never done it before, don't know what we're doing, you go small because you're nervous. Oh, instead of filling it with tables, we'll get a few and see how it goes. Instead of buying a big commercial fridge, we buy a normal one, see how it goes. When really, you should have started. Now, knowing what I know, you should start, fill it straight away. Start with, because you're wasting money. You're going to buy a small fridge and you need a big one. You buy a small cooker and you need a big one. You need commercial, people, obviously you see it, people set up a commercial business and set it up to go straight away. And seats, we knew quickly, okay, it's numbers, you need more seats, more bums in seats, more tables. What do they call it? Covers, that's it. It's called covers.
Oh, covers, yes,
How many colours?
Like 50 cover or 70 cover.
So that's what you should be thinking about. And you set your kitchen up, you set everything up ready to go. Not like, if we get busy, we're going to.
No, I think I agree with the way that you've done it.
Yeah, maybe it was better that way, especially at the time we started.
Otherwise, you're being more adept as well.
Yeah.
So let me come on to COVID, and I don't know the timing of COVID. So I think you set it up in the time of COVID.
March 2021. Right. The place was empty. My thinking was, but we have to do it at some point. Yeah. So we're going to run out of money. So let's just do it now. And if we just keep it going steady, small to begin, then when it opens, we're here already.
And then at the moment, you've got the low season, rainy season, and businesses all over, like in Phuket. I mean, you just see some really big, pretty famous businesses. They're all suffering. I didn't realise how much of an impact the low season actually has on businesses.
I think that's the killer here. For foreigners to come here and open a business, then you've got to deal with high and low season. It's like one minute there's lots of people here, next minute, boom, it's empty, and you're like, oh shit. So that's hard. That's the hard thing for foreigners to deal with. I think Thai locals are equipped to deal with it, used to it, can go into like hibernation mode and pay less rent or something. Maybe they've got a deal, but if your bills are the same, it's hard to survive, especially if you want to keep the same staff, which is you do really, because we're all about building that team of staff. You don't want to lose them and keep rebuilding it.
Yeah. And there's been staffing issues and things like that. It's not so plain sailing. I suppose in the UK, I think it's easier in the UK staffing wise to a certain extent.
Obviously now I've met lots of people here, and people said don't think like, staffing issue is a Thailand problem. It's a world problem. Every business in the world, staff, finding that right team is what it's all about. Good staff. We've been blessed having Ju, because she doesn't miss a day. Opens this place every day for over a year. Not missed a beat.
You lost Jay as well.
Yeah,
my favourite character.
Unfortunately, Jay had to go, but he's doing.
He's gone to university. So that's good for him. He wants to build himself and learn. So that's fantastic. Can't hold people back. Yeah. So all in all,
I think we're safe and sound at the minute. I think and we just get through the next few months, which is low season, and then I think coming is a busy time. It's coming to Phuket in general.
When I said
high season's coming, and it's going to be busy. Wait and see.
Your vision has
turned out.
Which is great. Because you said you wanted certain things, and you ended up having those things. So you've done an excellent job And I just wish we was more busier, but we're in the low season at the moment. I didn't realise how much that impacted on business. I was shocked.
Yeah, some people actually close as well.
Yeah.
You know, some businesses close, which we might do. We'd love to do that next year, just close for June. And maybe take Maybelle back to the UK to see family. I've seen quite a few businesses close for June.
Yeah,
June must be the lowest month.
They have, yeah. Some of the popular, it's a pizza, quite a famous pizza place.
Pomodoro,
yeah. They just close for a whole month.
Yeah.
Yeah. And other people have closed down because of COVID, because they just didn't have the customers, so their business is ruined. And you probably started at the worst time, but you got through it, so
Yeah.
that's the important thing.
That's it, yeah.
Okay, so I think that's about it. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get Maybelle, or but maybe I'll catch her in passing as I'm walking through the coffee garden. So thanks very much, Richie, for coming and agreeing
Thank
to.
you for coming regular to the coffee garden. Keep on coming.
Okay, that's it. Thanks very much. This is Maybelle.
This is my shop.
And you got Jew.
The
Hello.
best barista in Phuket.
The best barrister in Phuket.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So, Maybelle, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm here for you.
Yeah.
So I'd like to say thank you from behalf of people from YouTube who come to your coffee garden and from all over the world to see you and the coffee garden and Richie.
Yeah.
And then you're making everyone feel really welcome. So thank you very much for doing that.
Thank you for everyone as well that support us. And you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, catch you later. Thank you. Okay, so that was Maybelle, and from Maybelle's Coffee Garden. Thank you for watching What's Dean Doing in Thailand. Goodbye.